All right, we are beginning to look at the question posed within Revelation 6 with the sixth seal, verses 16 and 17, where everybody calls out that the wrath has come. And that begs the question of, well, we know where the end of the wrath is, but where's the beginning? Does the Bible specify it? What does the Bible say about the wrath? So we'll start with the three verses concerning what the Bible says concerning Christians and the wrath that most people would refer to, and that's Romans 5:9, 1 Thessalonians 1:10, and 1 Thessalonians 5:9. Romans 5:9 says, "Much more then, being now justified by his blood, we shall be saved from wrath through him." My initial thought when I saw this was that this should be very straightforward. The word from, or apo, is in here. And the definition is away from, and it's used for, these are the different ways it's been translated, after, against, to go alike, among, away, because, before, belonged to, deserting, distance, hereafter, initiative, left, off, once, since, some way. Now, I know there was a couple of senses, a couple of ways in there. They are actually two different things on the list. When I looked it up, I'm not sure why they're two different ones, but oh well. So that then doesn't help as much as I had hoped, since it can be either before or after. The justification merely points to this being saved individuals and doesn't give much help except for identifying this verse as concerning Christians and believing Jews specifically. So that brought me to the word saved. The word saved is sozo, which we get the word S-O-S, sos. Now the word sozo is properly to deliver out of danger and into safety, used principally of God rescuing believers from the penalty and power of sin and into his provisions of safety. Now it says, deliver out of. It is one where we are within something and we are removed from within it. My brother-in-law pointed out that when we are lost, we are within the wrath because the wrath of God abides on the lost, and when we are saved, we are removed then and there from within the wrath. So I looked at verses concerning that and found John 3:36. He that believeth on the Son hath everlasting life, and he that believeth not the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God abideth on him. When I looked for the word abideth, it was mene, which means remains, abides, and awaits. Those who are lost have the wrath of God, either during the day of the Lord or spiritually at the final judgment. We're not completely sure, awaiting them. So I couldn't find a way to show my brother-in-law was specifically correct on this. And based off of what we're seeing in Romans 5:9 and John 3:36 not giving us a clear cut, it seems like we will have to be in the wrath to be delivered out of it. So I went to the next verse looking for, hopefully, a more definitive answer.